We'll see when indeed he gets selected. We look back at the draft, the big board, and at number 23, Antonio Strongis. So Brian Rolston, the most influential person in his life, of course, Rolston, a great NHL player, and his 10-2 skating style actually came from the figure skating coach Kim Muir.
Well, if you remember Jeremy Bracco, you'll see a lot of similarities in that 10-2 skating style, but Strongis came into the Ontario Hockey League with a lot of hype.
I am now joined by London Knights forward Antonio Strongis. He was drafted in the 4th round, 123rd overall, to the Dallas Stars. Antonio, congratulations. How are you feeling right now?
Thank you. Good. It's finally sunk in a couple weeks later, but it was an exciting day for my family and I, and I'm super excited to be part of the Dallas Stars.
I'm sure things have calmed down a little bit in the past couple weeks. Now, you mentioned you had a couple buddies drafted to the Stars, which I'm sure makes all of this so much more exciting. Of course, a few prominent OHL skaters in Ty Dellandrea, Thomas Harley, and now Evgeny Aksentuk. So you're in some great company. Maybe just a couple words on how much that has added to the excitement.
Yeah, it's exciting. I'm good buddies with Jason Roberts and Ben Gleason, who are both signed players with Dallas. So, right when I got drafted, they both reached out, which was pretty cool. I had Marty Turco text me, welcome to the organization. I thought that was pretty cool. And just having other OHL players be a part of the organization, I think that's helpful. I play against the guys, so I think I'll become good friends with them down the road. And I think it's pretty cool.
Well, speaking of OHL talent, as a native of Plymouth, you were able to watch Tyler Seguin with the Whalers growing up. And now to be able to wear the same sweater as someone like him, what would that mean to you?
Yeah, it's an absolute honor. It's not every day you see somebody put on an NHL jersey. It takes a certain player, and I watched him growing up. He was one of my favorite players on the team, so it's just a surreal feeling knowing I'm going to be put on the same sweater one day.
Now, of course, it's been a bit of an unusual year, but how has learning from your teammates, guys like Connor McMichael, Liam Foudy, Jonathan Gruden, helped you kind of get a sense of what was to come with regards to the NHL draft process?
Yeah, they're all great guys. Just seeing their everyday approach at the rink, how they get ready for games, how they play in the games, how they practice, just little stuff like that, I think kind of gives you a glimpse of what you're in for at the next level. Foods played two NHL games last season along with the playoffs, and McMichael was up with Washington for the Capitals, up in preseason with the Capitals, sorry. And then, they know what it's like at every level, and it's good to be on a team and learn from guys like that.
And having teammates that are going through the same process at the same time, like Luke Evangelista, how has that made this whole experience that much better and maybe that much more comfortable?
Yeah, it's more fun that way. You have somebody to talk to about, we're going through the same thing, so it's good to have someone to talk to about it. He joined me at the prospects game there, so that was fun to have him. But we had a couple other guys that were draft eligible, so it was a good group of guys to go through it with for sure.
Now, it goes without saying, the London Knights organization, they're known for consistently pumping out high-end talent, a mini NHL, as you put it. How has that shown through in the day-to-day development?
Yeah, London's got like an organization like no other. With the amount of NHL players that they've produced, it's pretty crazy to even think about putting on the same sweater that so many NHL players have put on. And, Dale and Mark have a lot of knowledge of the game of hockey, the amount of time they spend at the rink every day doing video with us. It's just crazy. And it's been really good for my development. And I think, anybody that plays for the Knights could say the same thing. It's just an awesome place to play.
So just thinking of your decision to play in the OHL, how has the league benefited you most and prepared you for big milestone moments like this, both on and off the ice?
Yeah, obviously on the ice, it's more of an NHL schedule. You're playing 68 games plus playoffs and Memorial Cup. You're always on the road. I think that's cool. It's good to be on the road a lot, bond with the boys. but it's just a pro schedule. It's kind of more of a pro life. You're living on your own. You know, you have to take responsibility of what you're doing. And I think that just matures you and gets you ready for the next level.
Well, you spoke to how well Dale and Mark know the game. Is there anyone else you'd kind of like to point out and thank for having a big impact on your career and really helping you get to this point?
Yeah, probably my old coach, Brian Rolston. He was a longtime NHL player. You know, I'm best friends with this kid. He coached me my last couple of years of minor hockey. He's probably, you know, he's a role model to me. You know, I haven't played for the guy in 4 years now, but I still talk to him all the time. We even played video games together during quarantine. So, you know, if I'm going through a slump or anything like that during the season, I automatically call him. I know, you know, he'll talk to me, help me. So big thank you to him.
Awesome. And last question, is there a kind of a standout memory or moment that sticks out in your mind over the past 2 seasons as a favorite?
I think my whole rookie season in London was something to remember. The team we had that year was just insane. Getting to play with guys like Evan Bouchard, Formanton, Foodie, McMichael, all those guys, Boquist. That's something that I'll remember forever. That's a group of guys that, you know, you'll never play with ever again in your life, obviously. And just to be able to be a part of that historic team it's awesome.
All right. Well, Antonio, thank you so much. Congratulations once again. Take care and best of luck.
Thank you. I appreciate it.